President Trump announced Tuesday he is extending the ceasefire with Iran indefinitely at the request of Pakistan. An Iranian official tells BBC that Iran has still not decided whether it will attend a new round of peace talks with the U.S. later this week. Vice President J.D. Vance has canceled a planned trip to Islamabad, Pakistan. Despite the ceasefire, the U.S. continues to blockade Iranian ports. But earlier today, Iran attacked 3 cargo ships in the Strait of Hormuz, seizing 2 of them. Iran's foreign minister called the blockade an act of war and thus a violation of the ceasefire, warning that Tehran knows how to resist bullying and threatening to completely close the Strait of Hormuz and strike energy and desalination infrastructure across the region. Officials in Iran say they've collected the first revenue from tolls imposed on ships transiting the Strait of Hormuz. Analysts say the tolls could generate up to $20 million in daily revenue from Iran oil tankers alone. Meanwhile, the U.S. Navy says it's forced 31 vessels to turn back since President Trump ordered a blockade on Iranian ports on April 13th. It remains unclear when the U.S. and Iran will hold a second round of talks in Pakistan. Iran's president said 3 main obstacles are holding up negotiations: a breach of commitments by the U.S. naval blockade, and U.S. threats to Iran. A new report warns nearly half of all children across the United States are regularly exposed to dangerously high levels of toxic air pollution. The annual State of the Air report by the American Lung Association, released on Earth Day, found more than 33 million children live in counties that received a failing grade on at least one of the ALA's measures of air pollution. Meanwhile, nearly 130 million people across the U.S. were exposed to dangerous levels of ozone, with communities of color disproportionately affected. All of this is for an awakening of the truth. Because all this time we've been lied to, all this time we've been made and believed to be separate from each other and to have competition instead of working together, and to also believe that we're made to believe that we lack resources and that we're living in a scarce world, when in reality, everything is abundant. In reality, our savior is ourselves. The power is within us. The way that we save the world is by saving ourselves first, by going within, by grounding ourselves, by getting to know the God in us. Once we do the work within, then the world will reflect the work that we've done within, and we can have a world where we are egalitarian, where everyone is treated and created equally, where we do not have to have anyone control each other, and there is no war, there is no killings, but there's an abundance of love, an abundance of resources, and an abundance of life, heaven on earth. It doesn't have to be this way, and the faster we do the work within, the faster we can make the world a better place. Putting the trust in the government, the Democrats, the Republicans, celebrities, none of it's worth it. We've all been bamboozled. We've been lied to since birth, whether it's healthcare, whether it's the food, whether it's our history, all of it. So it's time to do the work within. Free all oppressed people. Stay loud, stay aligned, stay egalitarian AF with love.